Hello world, welcome to the studio again. I got 25 pounds of clay right out of the bag here, and I'm going to drop it on the wheel head and do a 25-pound platter. Alright. Spin the wheel slowly, and I'm hitting with my right hand and left hand to get the clay evenly pushed down. You can see it's going in a circle here, and if I spin the wheel, it's almost centered, which is what you really want it to do. So I'm going to hit it far down. Down as I can, even pressure, the same amount of hitting, and get it like into a nice little, like a round shape here. Next I'll start punching. I'm punching actually the same position, the same amount of force, and in a circle. I just speed it up to punch a little faster here, all the way in a circle. So again, you can see it's centered. I'll get my needle out. I'll check the depth, which I highly recommend. I got about 1 centimeter. That's the depth of the center. And I'll start throwing it. Put some water, enough for the piece itself. And using my thumb, both sides I'm pushing down while holding the outside of the clay. To speed up the clay, same thing, pushing down, a little bit of compression. Get the wheel up to speed. It's fairly centered. And I'll start bringing the clay out the outside here. A little bit of clay came off. Just take out the slurry. Clay is on the soft, medium soft side, not totally soft. Put a lot more pressure on the outside now. The inner hand is here squeezing, and my outside hand is actually pushing down, believe it or not, against my other hand. And we're going to be slowly bringing the clay out. And really, you don't have to worry about it being too centered, because it's centered now, but once we have less clay on the edge, it'll be easier to work with. So just take it out more. Just to repeat, the left hand is inside holding the clay, and this hand here with a sponge is actually pushing down, pressure downward. And this is shot real time. We're not editing all the blooper part. my hand here to compress a little bit, make it everything flat. Same thing, grip, bring it out more. So now you can see this part is actually very straight now after bringing out less clay. In the beginning, having quite a bit of clay in the center, it's hard to move the clay, but once we move it out, oops, it's all good. Okay, continue to push it out more. We're gonna bring this glob of clay all the way out to here, or as far as we can get it. So same thing, pressure, push down with my right hand, and the left hand is actually slowly pushing the inner part of the clay here outwards towards my hand. And one additional detail is this thumb is actually holding the clay and keeping the clay from wiggling out of control here. So you can see there and there together. And it's almost centered. Just leveling that, and maybe we'll bring it up just a little bit more. Okay, the floor is all nice. I'll put a nice big large movement of the clay like this, so it looks like it's handmade. And then I'll start bringing up the side. Put some water in. You notice no water is flying off. And I'll do a two-hand pull, which consists of holding the clay with my right hand and my left hand here, holding it like this. So squeeze in both hands and then just bring up the clay. And my hands are actually moving in towards the center of the wheel because of centrifugal force. If I go straight up, the clay would end up splaying outwards because of the force pushing out. So you can see there's an angle inwards, and that's what really you want when you throw these larger pieces. Just adjusting the inside here. Just compressing, making the inside floor really nice. I'll put some marks on here. That's really cool. Okay, I'll do one more pull. This time with the sponge. Outside. Pressure at the base here. So the clay is coming off. Pressure in. And we bring up the clay. Nice and even. Clay came off. Here. Start again. Clean that up a little bit. Push in. Up all the way, and I'm leaving the rim fairly thick because when I lay this plate down, you can easily straighten up the rim here a little bit. When I lay the plate down, the fat rim will stretch out. It's the rib here. Just lay it down like this. So I'm starting with pressure in the inside here, and I'm holding the outside with my right hand. And the wheel is going pretty slow because of centrifugal force, which means if the wheel speed is too high, we'll have a pancake. The actual piece will actually fall. So I usually set the outside rim, and then with the left hand bring the rib down towards the bottom. And compress, taking off all that sluff, and then one more time. Open, down, pressure, all the way down to the bottom so you get a nice floor. Clean that stuff off and follow the same process. You know, round out the rim here. The rim's a little bit off, but not the straightest plate, but that's life. And there you go, a large platter with 25 pounds. Okay, have a good day.